Imagine one of the world's most breathtaking beaches, a place so unique it's dubbed the Moon Beach, being transformed into a luxury resort. That was the grim prospect facing Milos, a Greek island famed for its lunar-like volcanic landscape, until a recent decision brought a glimmer of hope. Environmentalists are breathing a sigh of relief as plans for a five-star hotel on this iconic beach have been halted. But the battle to protect Greece's natural treasures is far from over. Local authorities on the Cycladic island of Milos announced that the building license for the controversial resort had been revoked due to non-compliance with inspection standards. The municipality's planning department stated that essential approvals and documentation were missing, ensuring that construction cannot proceed without meeting all legal and environmental requirements. This decision comes after months of public outcry, sparked when excavators were spotted on the site earlier this year, threatening to mar the pristine beauty of Moon Beach. Milos's mayor, Manolis Michaelis, had been under increasing pressure from locals and environmentalists alike, who feared the development would irreparably harm the island's unique landscape. Known for its pumice white rocks and turquoise Aegean waters, Moon Beach is one of Greece's most photographed destinations, hailed by travel experts as one of the planet's most stunning shorelines. The proposed hotel complex, with its swimming pools and cave villas, would have sprawled across this delicate terrain, raising alarms about the broader impact of unchecked development on Greek islands. But here's where it gets controversial. While the Milos decision is a victory, it's just one battle in a much larger war. Dimitris Vayanos, an academic leading the Save Ios initiative, warns that this is only a small step in the right direction. There is immense pressure from various stakeholders to develop these islands to the point of destruction, he says. Right now, around 50 hotels are under construction in Milos alone. Greece's booming tourism industry, which attracted 36.1 million visitors last year, nearly 4 times its population, has fueled a construction frenzy that threatens the fragile ecosystems of islands like those in the Cyclades. Greek and foreign investors, emboldened by a thriving construction sector, have been acquiring vast tracts of land in popular destinations. This trend began during Greece's economic crisis 15 years ago, when desperate farmers and shepherds sold off plots to investors, who then consolidated land holdings, making zoning restrictions increasingly difficult to enforce. The Cyclades are especially vulnerable due to their small size, explains Vayanos, a professor of finance at the London School of Economics. The situation started in 2010, and now, with Greece out of the crisis, there's no excuse for not protecting these islands. The environmental toll is staggering. Runaway construction, particularly of water-intensive features like swimming pools, has exacerbated water scarcity, which topped the list of ecological concerns on Greek islands this summer. In a country already on the front lines of climate change, with global heating projected to rise at unprecedented rates, experts are calling for more sustainable tourism practices. Dimitris Karavelis, General Director of WWF Greece, describes the Milos decision as the tip of the iceberg, warning that the very identity of Greece's island archipelagos is at risk if overdevelopment continues unchecked. And this is the part most people miss. While high-profile cases like Milos grab headlines, countless other projects across the islands fly under the radar. What happens to the dozens of similar cases that aren't publicly exposed? Karavelis asks. Unchecked construction is erasing landscapes before our eyes. Without proactive planning and clear rules, the damage to nature and the identity of these unique islands is becoming irreversible. Grassroots movements are gaining momentum, with citizens forming groups to pressure local authorities. Landmark victories like the one in Milos are drawing attention, but campaigners face an uphill battle. Judicial authorities have increased scrutiny of new projects, with Greece's Supreme Court of Administrative Law often intervening to reverse contentious decisions. Yet, the pace of development far outstrips the slow wheels of justice. For instance, in 2019, residents near the Acropolis in Athens won a legal battle against a 10-story hotel deemed too tall for the area. 6 years later, the hotel's top 2 floors remain in place, a stark reminder of the challenges ahead. Here's a thought-provoking question for you. As Greece balances economic growth with environmental preservation, is it possible to develop sustainably, or are these islands destined to lose their unique charm? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's spark a conversation about the future of these precious landscapes.